We're off and running here, Darryl McCoy. JV action, Letcher Central, Prestonsburg. My, oh, my.
We are, Coach, and just sitting here. Guys, if you're tuning in, we got a little bit of change of things, and it's not our fault. Listen, Facebook is doing some wacky things right now, Coach, and we've had the stream. Nice. Take care, Coach.
That's Bryson Chandler, the transfer from over in the 16th region, the senior. Got some size to him, Darryl.
Yeah. You can find tonight's action, guys, on YouTube, on Facebook, or you can find it on our YouTube channel. We've shared it over to D&D Sports Network Facebook. But if you're wanting to watch it on Facebook and not YouTube, you can go to D&D Mountain Elite AAU page.
There you go.
And we got it live on there.
All right. Darryl, for Prestonsburg with the basketball, number 5 is Ryan Reynolds. 0 is Graham Schutz. 23 is Bryson Chandler.
There's Schutz for 3.
There it is. And 15, I want to say, is Logan Stumbo. And you know this young man, Darryl McCoy, number 11, Mr. Blake Waller.
Yeah, the Blake Waller, Coach, really good baseball player. And, the thing I like about Blake is he's one of them players that knows his role. He knows he's in there to block shots, protect the paint, and rebound.
Right. You're exactly right. Just like that, 5-2. I didn't see who knocked that 3 ball down. But off and running here. A little late. I hear there was a shoe issue, Darryl, so that might be why they were late.
Could have been. There's Chandler with the steal.
Watch out. He might throw it down. No, had to slow down.
Coach, he's got a mullet.
It does appear to have a mullet there.
Yeah. There's Graham Schutz. Little shake bait, runs into a double team, kicks it back out. Now, Coach, go around the horn for me because it's there. Schutz for 3.
Schutz has got it, and they want a timeout. 8-2. Darryl McCoy, 30-second timeout.
Yeah, we'll stay here. Coach, I tell you, I've always been impressed with Grant Schutz. He's one of them kids that can knock down the 3. He's a 3-level scorer. You know, he was one of the better players at Adams, and before it's said and done, he's going to be one of the standout stars in the 15th region. I really do believe, because I've heard he's been putting in the work with one Braxton Keathley.
Oh, man, he's been working, Darryl McCoy. And as you mentioned, just an 8th grader and high-level elite ball handling skills, Darryl.
Yep.
And you're going to get a chance to see that here tonight. For Letcher Central, Darryl, number 11 is Braylon Dixon with the basketball. Braylon Dixon. Number 23 is we don't have a 23.
That's 33.
Okay. 33 is Jaden Wright.
Nice bucket there.
Number 2, number 2 is Gunnar Holbrook.
Schutz with a beautiful wraparound lay-in there, Coach. Reverse lay-in for Schutz. How about that? We got the big dog, Connor Napier, in the house.
He's here. Yeah. He's locked in with those new warm-ups.
Listen, everybody's going to them.
They are.
Y'all's going with them. Y'all look a little more like it's not Indiana.
It's not, right.
It's kind of like Portland Trailblazers.
Yeah, there you go. That's
Remember
a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. You know number 2, right, Darryl?
Number 2. Oh, yes, I do. Gunnar Holbrook.
Back playing basketball. And I'm telling you right now, I'm no David Jones, but this I do know. Gunnar Holbrook's the next level quarterback.
Yeah, 1,000%. And we got David Jones over there. David Jones has told me for a while, he said Gunnar Holbrook's one of them kids. If he continues to progress and get back from that injury 100% where he broke his back 2 years ago, he will play next level football.
I
and
agree.
A good chance at Division I football if he continues to progress.
100%, I'm in agreement with that. Dump down here. That's where Letcher has the size advantage. Got it to go. 12-8 here. Prestonsburg on top. JV action. Schutz. Oh. They didn't call it.
Pivot foot. Ryan Reynolds. Back iron, no good. Now, Coach, who is number 15?
I believe that is Logan Stumbo.
Okay. No, that ain't Logan Stumbo. Is it?
Logan Stumbo 2.0. I think it's a different. Let us know, ladies and gentlemen.
Is that is that
that is not Tyler Stevens.
No.
Let us know, ladies and gentlemen, who number 15 is for Prestonsburg. It's 12-10, and this is what you're going to see in varsity from Letcher. They're going to press Prestonsburg.
Is that Hilton?
There you go.
Is that who it is?
It could be Hilton. Good call, Darryl McCoy. I think you're right.
Here comes Holbrook.
Holbrook, big-time QB, and at one time, a top 2027 prospect in basketball. Here we go. Holbrook looking to drive. The kick over. Dixon brings it up. You know that name from last year. Getting a little sloppy with the ball. Tyler Stevens, number 40, getting ready to check in. On the sideline for the bench for Prestonsburg is Don Compton, longtime radio broadcaster, pillar of the community in Prestonsburg, and former Black Cat Adam Sloan.
Coach, number 15 is Jacob Hilton.
There it is. I thought so. I saw him this summer. Jacob Hilton showed a lot of potential this summer.
There's Ryan Reynolds with the trifecta. Coach, I wonder if Bray Dixon's any kin to Peyton Dixon.
You know, would we bet against it?
No.
No.
Well, let me ask you this, a little trivia here. Can you tell me where Peyton Dixon's playing college ball?
Berea College.
There you go.
Yeah, and Berea's got a great facility, the Seabury Center. Coached there when it first opened. And that's actually where EKU was playing a couple of home games because they're getting renovations. So they saw some Eastern Kentucky University action. Turnover by Prestonsburg. Using that press, Darryl, you're going to see that in varsity action. They are going to press you.
The coach tonight, as we said, Chandler off the mark on that one. Picks up court. Coach, we are live on YouTube and on D&D Mountain Elite AAU page, and we're doing that in honor of Connor Napier, who plays on the D&D Mountain Elite AAU program.
I like that. Connor's done some serious business with D&D Elite, didn't he, Darryl?
He did. He had a great summer. Last three summers with us. Connor showed out, and he progressed every single summer. He got better. And but no, we're on D&D Mountain Elite page because Facebook is allowing us, limiting us to one stream on our main page. So guys, I want everybody to do this because we can't go live unless you do. If you're watching, go D&D Sports Network Plus. Go to that page and like it. We've got to have 100 followers to go live on it. Nice alley-oop there for Chandler. Coach was in Martin County last night. Speaking of alley-oops, we've seen a lot of them.
It was a dunk fest.
It was. Tell you, Coach James has a squad on his hands this year.
And listen, you're talking about Dunk City with Parker Watts and Maynard, right?
Yep.
2 shots, number 11 going to the free throw line. That's Braylon Dixon. Prestonsburg leads at 16-15. Again, this is JV action.
JV action up next. Varsity action. Spread the word. D&D Sports Network will be live next with the varsity. And guys, listen. If you guys can hurry and get the D&D Sports Network Plus page up to 100 followers, we will go live for the first time ever on D&D Sports Network Plus next game. So spread the word real quick and see how many followers you can get. And there's Hilton.
Gonna get him with the travel.
Yeah.
Said he moved that pivot foot.
Coach, listen, Hilton's a kid. I really like him. You know, I seen he can play with his back to the basket. He can step out, knock down an outside shot, and that ends the first quarter. We're knotted up, 16-all. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Made in America. What does that mean? It means jobs. It means craftsmanship. And when it comes to Vaughn Bassett furniture, it means value. And Kemper recognizes that. That's why they've dedicated an entire gallery to Vaughn Bassett.
Well,
Second quarter action. Letcher County, Prestonsburg, JV action coming right at you here. It's tied up 16-16. And a putback by Mr. Blake Waller. I'm telling you right now, he's a guy that can really do some, maybe really help that varsity this year.
Coach, no pun intended, but he can do some wallering in the paint.
Yes.
There's Alex Gilliam.
Gilliam with a big bucket.
There's Schutz. Nice. Schutz coming out 7 points, Coach, already.
Schutz can knock it down. Like I said, he's been in the gym putting some work in this offseason.
There's Gilliam again.
Got it.
So right back at you. I'll trade you 3 for 2s. Ryan Reynolds on the push. Coach, I'm a big fan of Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, listen, Darryl, he's really shown promise in practice.
There he is. Rebound put up, no good.
And that's the thing with Letcher, right? They're going to battle you in the paint, Darryl.
Coach, I'm missing one. Where's Taken Sloan at?
Yeah, that's a good point. I've not. He's up in the rafters there, Darryl.
Ain't he playing this year?
He's.
I see him over there.
He's
varsity.
Yeah, he's varsity. Not going to be playing JV, I don't think.
Oh, okay. I was wondering where he's at.
Yeah. Schutz. Waller. Reynolds, nice looking down to. Got it blocked. He said, "Get it out of here."
Gilliam hit that one packing.
He said, "Don't bring that 16th region stuff in here, Darryl McCoy."
Coach, I would like to see Bryson Chandler use his athleticism more.
Yeah, hey, listen, a lot of potential. And I'm obviously a fan of his as we're have some relation there, Darryl.
Yeah.
He's a Keathley by blood here.
Well, you seen him there. He shot a little hook shot, but he didn't leave his feet hardly. And he's a kid that can get up above the rim with that hook shot.
Absolutely. He can jump, and he's got a nice shot on him. He just like for him to be a little more physical.
There you go, Letcher hustling. Here comes Holbrook. Holbrook with the Euro.
That step through.
Nice, Gunnar Holbrook.
Holbrook says, "I still got game."
Coach Gunnar Holbrook is a multi-time D&D Sports Network All-Star Game vet. There's Schutz. What a move by Schutz.
Right back at you,
yeah.
Graham Schutz.
Hitting him with the okey doke.
Having himself a nice first half.
Mm.
We're going to run that mid-post. They believe they got an advantage attacking in the paint. 3 ball. Right back at you. Schutz on the go. Little hesitation. Over to.
Nice job. Oh, nice take it. I'll tell you, Coach, he went with authority to the rim on that one.
More of that if you're Bryson Chandler. I know that's what Coach Harold Tackett and Dom Compton would like to have at him and say, "Look, young man, use that body as you attack the rim. You're going to get to the free throw line." Bryson Chandler going to the line to shoot 2. Makes the first. Chandler is a transfer from, I want to say Ashland.
Yeah.
Yep.
Was it? Where did he go before Ashland?
Russell. And then I believe he was at a private school. Holbrook.
Yeah.
Blake Waller. But he did. Blake brought the hands down, Darryl.
And this is credit Gunnar Holbrook attacking and seeking out the contact on there.
And he's not one that's going to shy away from it. Gunnar Holbrook, I'm telling you, when I watched him play on the football field, I was so impressed with his ability to throw the ball. Great arm, great vision, and I can't wait to see him get back in basketball shape.
Love seeing him back out there, Coach, after all that kid's been through. And a lot of people thought when he broke his back that he would never play sports again. Well, less than a year and a half later, he's back to 100%.
Graham, nowhere to go with it. Blake Waller up top. So the thing I like about Blake, he doesn't try to do too much.
Reynolds, spin move, nice move, Ryan Reynolds.
Can't get it to go.
That was a nice move.
Yeah, the spin-a-rooney.
Yeah.
Holbrook on the go. Holbrook. Watch out now, Darryl McCoy.
Coach from the logo.
Holbrook feeling his way back in nicely on the basketball court. There it is, nice drive, left hand, can't get it to go. Holbrook looking to make something happen.
Yeah. Oh, got hit in the back.
Yeah, might have got away. Blake might have got away with one there.
Yeah. Shuts. Looking at his offense, gets over to Waller. Now, who's that, Coach?
That is Jose.
Jose.
And he's lost 25 pounds, Darryl, since the beginning of the summer. He's worked really hard.
What's his last name? Cuervo?
Really proud of him.
Jose. Somebody let us know his last name.
Really proud of the work ethic that young man's put in. Schutz with the steal. Graham Schutz doing a nice job here.
I think it's Maladano, Coach.
Jose Maladano.
Yeah, I think that's right. I could be wrong, but that's what one of the fans told us.
31-26. Waller over to Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds gonna try to attack.
It is Maladano.
Nice drive. Just couldn't convert.
Over it. Walk it up, Coach.
There it is. Waller with another rebound. Got to be tough with it, though.
Coach, and I'll tell you this, when he was in middle school, I thought Holbrook was a better basketball player than he was a football player.
I did too. I thought Holbrook was going to have a big time. And that don't mean he won't, right? Yeah. But, man, has he excelled on the football field.
That's it. He's took off and left everybody on the football field.
He is. He's as good a quarterback as I've seen calling games with you this year.
I would second that.
Yeah.
A shot.
It is wide open.
Chandler. He's off.
Got to get back on defense. Can't walk and hold, put your head down.
Swing it up. Holbrook has it in the corner. Goes baseline. Nice job. Holbrook gets him in the air.
Been a late call there, but Holbrook's going to shoot two. Under a minute to go. 31-26. Letcher with the lead. Coming up next is varsity action. Oh, yeah, you're getting the first look of the 2024-5 season. Letcher Central, new coach. Prestonsburg, new coach. But both of them have been around the block and back again. They've been around both programs for a while. So Coach Harold Tackett and, of course, our guy that worked with Matt Taylor, Trevor Noble, man, oh man, does he do a nice job.
Trevor, Coach, he's coached in all of our all-star games. He's a guy that, I pushed for a lot of jobs this summer, and I'm glad he got this job. He's a guy that really cares about this Letcher County community, and, I really think give him 2-3 years, he's going to have Letcher out there battling with the Hazards and the Bressets of the world for the 14th region.
I agree with you.
Kids buy into it.
Holbrook.
Call him Codebrook, Coach.
Yes.
Because he is cold-hearted right now.
Turnover, Prestonsburg, Darryl. That's the last thing you want going in the locker room. You're playing on the road. You're playing tough. Now, all of a sudden, they're starting to inch this lead out.
Coach, I really like down there. You see the varsity squad in the background cheering on the JV squad.
Yeah, you got to love that.
Yeah.
There it is. One more pass, right?
Yep. Off the mark, rebound. Coach, second chance opportunity. You cannot give Letcher. They're killing you right now.
Boom.
Six it!
Another one.
Yeah, that was Colton Delaney.
Man, they have been raining in threes here in the second quarter.
Coach, I didn't know about Colton Delaney, but I know his brother Terry is a baller.
Absolutely.
There's a Hilton with a three. I told you, Hilton, he can hit that. That's going to take us to the half. 38-29. Letcher leads Prestonsburg in JV action. We'll be right back with more on the D&D Sports Network.
Come on down to Moore Chrysler, 1523 West Avenue here in Williamson, West Virginia, where we've got great deals going on right now on all of our new and pre-owned inventory. Guys, we got rates as low as 0% on 36 months on select units, as well as up to $8,000 off in rebates on select units as well. We have Wranglers, Compasses, Grand Cherokees, second and third roll. We also have the Wagoneers. We have Rams 2500s, 1500s. We've got a huge selection of pre-owned vehicles. Come on down, check us out here at Moore Chrysler. Well, we're not here to sell you a car. We're here to help you buy one.
When it comes to burying a loved one, you need to make sure that they're left in the right hands. That's why you need to call Crumb Funeral Home. located in Inez, Kentucky. You can give them a call today at 606-298-0602, located on 498 Kentucky Route 3 North in Inez, Kentucky. Give them a call today. Crum Funeral Home.
If you've recently had a loved one pass, bring them to Hall & Jones Funeral Home in Burgee, Kentucky. We let you grieve in peace instead of worrying about a heavy financial burden of burying a loved one. Here at Hall & Jones, we have multiple chapels that can accommodate any size family. We look forward to helping you and your family here at Hall & Jones.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
Back here at Letcher County Central High School. Oh, yeah, it's the Little Dipper 2.0, Darryl McCoy. Yeah, we got the legend, David Jones, Coach David Jones here, and Coach Kevin Keathley.
Well, we got a legend in the comment section, too, the legend of charges.
Yes.
Cross Taylor. Coach, still to this day, you ever seen a kid Well, actually, you will see in the varsity game probably the second best kid we've seen taking charges, and that's Connor Napier.
That's what I was going to say. Second to only Cross Taylor, Connor Napier. Connor Napier took 3 against Lewis County before fouling out. Connor's as good as it gets. Cross is a legend in that department. We're ready to go. Third quarter action. Prestonsburg trails 10 in JV action, and it has been the return of Gunnar Holbrook.
Yeah, he's been the story of the first half. Guys, listen, if you are tuning in, please make sure that you go, like D&D Sports Network Plus. That's our new Facebook page. See if you can do it so we can go live for the first time ever for the Prestonsburg Letcher Central varsity game. We got to have 100 followers, so please spread the word and go like D&D Sports Network Plus. Until then, we're live on YouTube and our D&D Mountain Elite AAU page.
And that was Jaden Wright with the bucket.
Yep, that was a nice job.
Blake Waller. And also in the first half for Prestonsburg, Graham Schutz did a tremendous job, especially early.
He's done a great job in the first half.
41-29, though, this thing's getting away from them, and a lot of it has to do with, as you nailed it, second chance opportunities and defensive rotation, not closing out on shooters. Dixon over to Holbrook. Holbrook just going to use his body to.
Yeah, that's a tough matchup for Graham.
Battle underneath, and that's what they're going to do in varsity as well. Better be ready to rebound against Letcher Central. Pulling it back out, Ryan Reynolds matched up. Wright with the basketball over to Holbrook. Holbrook will shoot that, Darryl.
Yep. There's Grant Schutz with the rebound. Here he comes on the push.
Off and running. Let's see if he can get all the way downhill. Nowhere to go with it. Blake recovers, gets that block.
A nasty block.
By Jaden Wright. He said, get it out of here.
Coach, as we look behind us, Jenkins, Cavalier, and D&D Mountain Elite forward, Aiden Hayes in the house.
Hey, you know, if he's playing for D&D, he's getting it done.
Coach, nice job. How about that, Bryson Chandler for the M1, Coach, old-fashioned. 3 guys pizza and brew, 3-point play.
Bryson Chandler has attacked the rim nicely on 2 or 3 occasions.
You know, I like when you're sitting here, Coach, looking I really like this Letcher Central JV team. I think they got a lot of talent coming up the pipeline for Coach Noble.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Jaden Wright kid, he's smooth.
Right
nice
down,
job.
nobody covering, right?
Yeah.
So why not? Attack the rim.
Yeah, Schutz with the ball. Here comes Schutz on the push. Kicks it to the corner.
Turnover, can't make that pass. Again, the defensive recovery got to be better by Prestonsburg. Got to travel there.
You know, so far this Prestonsburg team trying to make a comeback, keeping it within 8 right now. You know, and I'm telling you, Coach, got to keep Schutz involved offensively. Ryan Reynolds with the bucket there, but you know Schutz has been the big piece of the offense so far in the first half.
And he's a guy that can get to the rim or knock down that 3 ball.
Yep. Dangerous scorer.
Again,
nobody there, you know.
You got to have help side when anytime Graham's posted, and that's the big. You know, that's twice Letcher's went to it here in the second half.
Yeah, the defense broke down there. No help come over. Porter Breeding go to the line for a chance at a 3-point play. But how about I like that name, Porter Breeding.
Nice name, right?
Yeah, good wholesome mountain name.
There he is, Hilton. Schutz to bury that.
It's in there, nope. Strong rebound.
On the go. Being really patient with the basketball, Letcher is. They're looking at a post again. They're going back to that every single time, Darryl. Waller with a nice rebound. Graham.
Ooh, nice job. Kicks it to the corner.
Can't get it to go.
Yeah.
This is what, you know, again, I know Coach Tackett's watching. And he's going to say, guys, you got to recover on defense. You can't jog back. You got to sprint back.
Bray Dixon with another bucket.
One thing Letcher's going to do, they are going to compete. There's Schutz. I thought he was going to pull up there. Chandler can't get it to go. On the go. Right into contact. 12-point lead, Letcher Central.
You can see the score at the bottom of your screen on the Glenn Martin Hammond scoreboard. If you're in it for the win, call Glenn, your #1 lawyer in Pike and Floyd counties.
They just kept running, Darryl.
Yeah.
And you got to recover. And first thing, no matter what, cover rim in transition.
Strong rebound by Jacob Hilton there.
Schutz left-handed, got it to go. Cuts it to 10. Looks like they got a
Schutz and Breeding, a little tussle on the way down. They're going to call they're going to call on Breeding.
A little push, right?
Yeah. Having a little bit of fun there. We didn't see it out of our screen, the action there. There's Schutz.
Pull up.
Off the mark. Hilton. Coach, I like him.
Yeah, I'm saying, I've said that during the summer.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what happened, but he's back now.
Yeah. Porter Breeding swings it over. Holbrook from the corner. Back iron, no good. Tell you, that's a big old cat, number 22 there, Coach. That's Colton Delaney.
They're going to get Hilton with a hook on the arm.
Guys, let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for in the comment section below. You're watching the Mountain's #1 source for sporting news, the D&D Sports Network, with Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, and David Jones on the call here. There we go, Coach. We got 105 followers just like that.
We can do it.
Yep. I posted. Did you? There we go. The Coach Jones is doing work over there. The Coach Jones working with Glenn Martin Hammond, working that great scoreboard at the bottom of your screen. Also on D&D Sports Network on our main page today, Coach, we got Betsy Lane and Johnson Central do battle.
What a game.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to talk about marquee matchup.
Yeah.
There it is. Coach Jones getting it done.
Breaking news today, Dane Key leaving Kentucky, Coach.
When they said leadership in some of those interviews, I think there's some truth to that, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Some of the guys frustrated with the leadership.
Well, and Mark Stoops said that Kentucky would be a better program. Don't panic.
All right. That's kind of sounds like a broken record, right?
Yeah.
You know, if I had my druthers, Darryl McCoy, and you may not be a fan, but listen, let's get prime time to Kentucky.
Dion?
Yes. Come on, Darryl.
I tell you, Coach, I was a big fan.
Yes, sir, prime time.
I mean, Coach Jones was talking about it.
I was a big fan at first, and then I was a big fan at first, and
there it is.
He rubbed me raw by the end. You know, I thought there was some things that was said and done that I didn't agree with.
Right.
Here at the end of his time at Colorado. There's Schutz with another nice move getting to the rack.
Yeah, probably along with, you know, you talk about drivers on this year's Prestonsburg team, maybe the second best downhill guy that Prestonsburg has.
I agree. I agree with you. There you go. Delaney airballs it.
I'll tell you what, Darryl McCoy, I know you've been out of pocket a little bit now that you're no longer at Prestonsburg, but you mentioned Connor Napier. Man, has he worked hard this offseason during the summer and fall. So I'm excited to watch him play, and I know you are, being a D&D Mountain Elite guy.
About
Connor Napier,
yes. You know, I think Connor Napier, he has, you know, he's put in more work than he ever has this summer. And I think that, you know, you're going to see a kid today, if Prestonsburg is able to win this game, it's going to be because Connor Napier had a big game.
And he's kind of, you know, he's gotten the green light now, Darryl, to extend his range.
Yep.
So that'll be exciting. I'm sure probably our former head coach is tuning in as well. So, you know, everybody's tuning in. Darryl, last year, if you go by the numbers, Prestonsburg was consistently one of the top-ranked teams watched on D&D.
Oh, yeah. It was every game.
Yeah.
You know, we was getting, you know, anywhere from, you know, 6,000 to 10,000 people. And, you know, other media outlets, you know, would have prime time matchups, and they would draw about 1,200.
Right. Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like people tune in to check out Prestonsburg for whatever reason. And
well, it was the fact when we grew up, Chicago Bulls was on WGN.
There you go.
The Atlanta Hawks was on TBS.
We talked about that, yeah.
And, you know, Prestonsburg was on D&D.
Yeah.
You know, this year I think you're going to see a lot of Belfry Pirate
fans come over and jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah, and, you know, and we, listen, Prestonsburg fans, we don't plan on going anywhere. You know, we will be as many Prestonsburg games as we can. You know, and we also signed an exclusive deal. We'll be doing all Martin County action too, Coach. And right now, Martin County is the biggest show on hardwood. Martin
County D&D exclusive. I wouldn't have said that a year and a half ago, but man, they just understand it works, right? The platform fits.
Yeah.
And I love Coach James, by the way. I've said that time and time again. He offensively, he is really, really good.
He's the best in the business. His offense, the way that he spreads the floor, you know, it gives his players room to work. You know, and he is the best when it comes to spacing.
I agree. I agree 100%. Turnover there. Chandler got up in there, nowhere to go with it. Blocked it off the backboard.
Chandler said, he made up.
He did.
For the turnover in a big way, but it's still going to be the Cougars going to the huddle with a 52-43 lead at the end of 3. We'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
Made in America. What does that mean? It means jobs. It means craftsmanship. And when it comes to Vaughn Bassett furniture, it means value. And Kemper recognizes that. That's why they've dedicated an entire gallery to Vaughn Bassett. Made in America. See the quality. And now, see the price.
Come see your favorite Kemper store in Hazard, London, or Somerset.
Eastern Kentucky understands the importance of taking care of one another. That's why after graduation, I came home. 25 years later, I've put together a team at Glenn Martin Hammond Law Offices dedicated to fighting for your legal rights. When you're dealing with a sensitive legal issue, you want someone who will take care of you as a person, not just another case. Our team will help you through the legal process of Social Security, personal injury, work injury, car wrecks, wrongful death, medical malpractice, and nursing home neglect. Call us today.
Nice.
Shut free.
Going up with that young man. You get to the rack right there, going up. Couldn't see anyway around the defender, so go ahead and take that up. Shutt's playing a heck of a game.
Again, Coach, big-time matchups tonight on D&D. As you got Betsy Lane Johnson Central also going on. We'll be tipping off at 7:30. Coach, we're a little behind in this game, so we'll be starting a little bit later than 7:30 for the varsity action, but we got Prestonsburg versus Letcher Central. You'll get to see Braxton Keathley, Terry Delaney, and crew facing off against each other. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, Darryl, and listen here, Darryl, there's opportunity for this JV team, Prestonsburg, to make a run. Got to take care of the ball, though.
Ryan Reynolds inbounding the ball. He gets over to Shuts.
Speaking of Betsy Lane, they got a 35-point win over McCoy County, Darryl, last night.
That's a healthy win.
Yeah.
Got
to go.
I got one of my D&D Mountain Elite guys, or one of our D&D Mountain Elite guys on McGoffin too. And I'm telling you, Coach, he's going to be the surprise of the 15th region. Walker Russell, remember the name.
He got a big-time dunk at the field house a couple of weeks ago in preseason action.
Coach, he can guard kids 6'8" and bigger. With his length, he's got a very long wingspan.
I've said this, and he just might be one of the top 3 defenders in the region, but he might be one of the top 2 when you talk about being able to guard multiple positions.
Yeah.
How many? Can you name more than, being able to guard 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5?
I seen somebody, give me a second to think about that, because the other day that came to my mind was somebody I was watching, and I'll tell you in a minute who it was, but you'll have to give me a second. But Coach, when you're sitting here looking, we got in the comment section, Kiara Thornsberry says, "What's up, guys? How about Kiara tuning in? We know why she's tuning in, the big dog Gary play."
All the way from Jackson State.
Yeah, Division I, Pride of the Mountains, Kiara Thornsberry. Garen Thomas says, "Just wondering, is D&D going to be live in the house for Ashland versus Hazard Friday?" Yes, we will.
Wow.
Garen, we'll be there for that primetime matchup. Donnie Stevens says, "Appreciate you guys at D&D watching from Marion County, Ohio." Good to see you on here again, Donnie.
Speaking of a Stevens, there's Tyler Stevens battling for a rebound. There it is, that dump down. I'm telling you, you're going to see a lot of that in the varsity action.
Coach, I'll tell you, a guy that will surprise you. You know, I don't know if he can guard elite point guards, but he can guard 1 through 5, and it's going to surprise me when I say this. Tyler Whittaker. You know, the kid is in the best shape of his life, and I watched him in practice go against, a really good guard and the kid they brought over from Canada, and he with him beat for beat. No mismatches when he gets switched over to a guard. The kid will shock everybody with how in shape he is.
Yeah, and Darryl, I don't know his goals, but
he can't guard him the whole game.
Right.
But for spurts,
if he wants to play at the next level, that's a part of his game that, if it's evolved, is a huge asset to his recruiting toolbox.
Absolutely.
Chandler for 3, can't get it to go. Waller takes a hard fall. Going the other way, it's going to be Letcher basketball. We're closing in on varsity action. Nice drive. And one opportunity.
Man, Bray Dixon from the line. I bet that is Peyton Dixon's little brother, because didn't Peyton wear 11?
Yeah, I mean, I think you're right, Darryl.
I think he did too.
Yeah.
But as you sit here and look, guys, if you're tuning in, 3:48 to go in the fourth. Kevin Keathley, David Jones, Darryl McCoy, and our guy Cody Thomas working the floor tonight. There's Chandler, gets it shut, it's back out.
Step through.
Nice job by Reynolds.
Couldn't get it to go.
No.
Prestonsburg's got to do a better job running the floor, Darryl, to get back on D.
Yep.
And that's kind of been I know Coach Tackett right now somewhere saying, guys, we're going to talk about that in practice. Transition, recovering from offense to defense. Long on that one. Got to get back.
Way off on that
one. A lot of jogging right now.
Got a push in the back.
Going the other way. Graham's got that twice, right?
Yeah, he's drawn 2 offensive fouls. Coach, that's a big asset. If you're able to draw fouls like that, get under people's skin, I mean, I really think before it's over with, you're going to see him playing a lot of varsity minutes.
I agree with you. Wouldn't surprise to see him maybe by the end of the year being that starting rotation. We'll see.
Coach, he's got big shoes to fill wearing that number 0.
Yes. You better believe it. He had himself a game against all but the win, right?
That's it. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
The number 0, Jackson Estridge's jersey number from last year, Schutz is wearing, and Oh.
Waller to shoot 2.
But yeah, Estridge hit, I think, 21 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks. And filled the stat sheet.
And the big thing that he done is he really opened up the floor for everybody else to be able to attack off those long balls. The defense had to respect that deep ball.
But you know, them numbers mean nothing unless you bring home the dub.
And get that W.
That's it.
They got a chance to do it tomorrow against Eastridge.
Yeah, the big news on Pond Creek. Belfry's own Hunter Hilton, the Hilton name back on the hardwood for the Pirates.
Turn my energy up. Hunter Hilton brings it every single night.
He absolutely does. He's going to be a big asset. There's Schutz with the steal. Schutz kicks it out to Chandler. Chandler.
Nice outlet by
Hilton.
Schutz.
Hilton high off the glass. Telling you, Coach, Hilton, if I'm not mistaken, it's 11 for him tonight.
I agree with you. Hilton, I thought he could be a contributor this summer.
There's Hilton nearly with the steal. Waller.
Time ticking. I'm surprised they didn't have a running clock because of how late the game started.
Yeah, that's 11-point game, so.
I'm just talking about the begin. Yeah, in general.
Yeah, we heard somebody may have left some shoes.
Yeah, so, shoes may have been left somewhere.
Yeah.
I'll do some digging there, and we'll.
Listen, there's some shady stuff goes on with shoes at Prestonsburg, Coach.
Don't get me. We can write a book on that.
Yeah. I'm tickled to death for this team this year for Prestonsburg. Caden Allen, Connor Napier, Caden Aaron, senior years.
Yeah.
That was a group when I brought my son over to Prestonsburg, that also had Jake Sloan in that group, and thought that would be one that would make a run at a region title.
Yeah.
Well, insert Braxton Keathley, you lose Estridge and Sloan, also lose Ethan Farrell, but that would have been a really nice group if you could have left them all together.
Yeah. No doubt that would have been a team that would have contended.
Yeah.
You do return 3 of your top players from last year, as you mentioned, Darryl. Listen, Caden and Connor and Braxton's played really, really well together in practice.
That's a really nice trio. Schutz, 4-3.
There's Mr. Graham Schutz pulling it from deep. He's got 18, Darryl.
Yeah. Coach, look at the new Letcher Central graphics across on the score table. Just inserted today for tonight's game.
Yeah. Of course, Letcher, we'll talk a little bit about it, but they took a loss last night to Perry.
Yep. There's Holbrook. Holbrook's been quiet second half, Coach.
He has.
Oh, nobody home on that one.
Time ticking.
Yeah, 107 and counting. Guys, up next, we'll have Prestonsburg versus Letcher Central. And, Coach, we're going to try to go live for the first time ever on D&D Sports Network Plus.
D&D Plus. We've talked about it for a long time.
Yep.
It's here.
If we can go live, we'll be on there, so you guys can find that game on D&D Sports Network Plus. We will share it over to the main page just so if anybody's having trouble finding it. But if we can't go live on it, we will be live on D&D Mountain Elite and our YouTube channel.
This looks like this is going to.
Yeah, it's going to be, I think, 40 seconds. Hilton coming out guarding. Nice drive. Shot up. No good. Second chance opportunities. Letcher really gave Prestonsburg problems on the boards tonight here in JV action, Coach.
They did, and as you nailed it, by the way, we're not too far behind. Game time's supposed to start at 7:30, so we're right back on schedule for varsity action, Darryl. Maybe about 10 minutes behind.
Yeah, well, they'll probably give you 20 minutes in between games, but in the meantime, you can watch Johnson Central Betsy Lane live on the D&D Sports Network. Jose Maladano.
Jose dropping it like it's hot.
There you go.
That'll do it, Darryl.
Yep.
Letcher getting out of here with the W. JV action.
63-55 is the score here. JV action, Letcher Central. takes the win over Prestonsburg. For Kevin Keathley, David Jones, Darryl McCoy. We'll be right back in about 20 minutes.